Alright, so today we're going to be making rum and raisin fudge. Fudge is a very simple yet technical thing to make. So I'm going to try my best to make it as easy and as straightforward as possible. So one of the things you need to do when making fudge is you need to have everything prepped and ready, including the dish. So here I have the dish. This is a 9x6" Pyrex dish. It's already greased, ready to go on a wire rack. Now I'm going to start by adding my granulated sugar, dark rum, and condensed milk to my pot. Right, now I'm going to turn on the heat. So heat is a big factor when making fudge. You want to make your fudge on a very low heat. So I have it set at a very low heat, and I'm just mixing to incorporate these three ingredients. Once the ingredients are well incorporated, I'm gonna turn on my timer on this cooktop. Now of course you could use your phone, your watch, whatever suits you, but I'm setting the timer for 35 minutes. Time and temperature are the two biggest factors when making fudge. Fudge is something that has to be cooked at a low temperature over a set time. Why 35 minutes? For me, I've tried it at like 40 minutes and it's been burnt. I've tried it at 30 minutes, it was under. I've tried it on medium heat, burnt. Even like low to medium heat, burnt. So it's definitely something that when it comes to heat and temperature, you don't want to play around with. So I'm just mixing these three ingredients until for the sugar to fully dissolve, and throughout the course of the 35 minutes I will be stirring this fudge, because fudge is something that can easily burn, and you definitely do not want that when you're making your fudge. So it's a bit tedious, but the end result is very rewarding. Yeah, so it's been about 15 minutes now. So as you can see, it's boiling up. It's almost doubled in volume. Still cooking at low temperature, stirring throughout the entire process. So as I said, it's a bit tedious, but well worth it in the end. It's something you have to stand up over and stir throughout from start to finish. The fudge is really starting to fill up the room. You're getting all that rum, you're getting that nice caramelized sugar smell, really coming together well. So we're just going to continue to stir over low heat, and in about 10 minutes we will add in our chopped raisins, unsalted butter, and vanilla essence. Alright, so as you can see, our fudge is continuing to thicken up. Still double in volume. That's mostly just foam. What's happening there is a lot of the moisture is escaping as the fudge continues to thicken. So at this point, we're going to add in the rest of our ingredients. So we added in some vanilla essence, just to add to the overall flavor of the fudge. Let me give that a good mix before I add anything else. Adding in some unsalted butter. The butter really helps to give the fudge that silky, smooth texture. So whenever you're making fudge, always ensure to scrape the sides of your pot as well. So you see how just by adding in those two ingredients alone, the fudge has gone down in volume. Still cooking over a low fire. Lastly, we added in our chopped raisins. I chopped the raisins to help all the flavors of the raisins to escape, and the fudge mixture will also swell the raisins a bit. Right, so we're just going to continue to let this cook, ensuring to stir throughout the entire process until it's reached our desired thickness. Alright, so our fudge is more or less finished here. Notice how it's turned to that beautiful caramelized color. So before I take it out, I'm just gonna switch off and show you an easy way to test it. You just get some water and just drop a little bit in the water. So just give it about 5 seconds to harden. Alright, so you see as it hardens, that's how you know it's ready. Another way to know is when you stir in the fudge, you can see how it's pulling away from the saucepan. That's how you know. So we're gonna transfer into our greased baking dish. Yeah, let me just level off a little bit. Yeah, just gonna top it with some more raisins. Of course, this is optional. And if you really want to take your fudge over the top, you could just garnish it with a little sea salt. That will really help to bring out the flavors of the fudge. Yeah. All right, so we have to let this cool before we cut.